is the intel we got so far. We have 9 infantry units now here. I'm not going to be part of an infantry team. I'm going to be busy with basically coordinating the mission. So we have subsite volunteering for ground lead. I would like to have 2 fire teams, Stalker 1-1 and 1-2. I'm going to leave it to sub to decide who's going to be 1-2 fire team leader. Get your fire team squared away with 5 and 4 members, and then decide what you want to bring based on the intel you just received. I'm meaning ammunition, I'm meaning UAV. We do not have helicopter support in that case if nobody wants to fly, so it's going to be ground only. You can, however, call in CAS fire missions from command if necessary, but only on non-urban environments, meaning precision airstrikes via laser guiding somewhere outside of the city and whatnot, or fire missions, rockets and guns also outside of the city, but I will not drop bombs on Zargabad or other urban environments where civilian people and civilian installations might be endangered. Any questions? None? Roger. Saab, you got 10 minutes to get your team squared away. Radio channel, command channel is going to be 30. Platoon channel is going to be, I'm going to leave the platoon channel. Both fire teams operate on 30 with me as command, and get Stalker 1-1 to 101 on short range, and Stalker 1-2 to 102 on short range. It's your decision, Saab, if you want to bring a Raven, if you want to bring guided or non-guided AT. Make sure you got some first aid kits. We use the A3 wounding system here, so first aid kits and med kits are going to be important, especially for the medic. Otherwise you will not be able to help each other when you're getting hit. Saab, you got questions?
Just one. Who's the 1-1 team leader? Because I'm 1-2.
You're 1-1. As in a ground lead, you're 1-1 team leader now.
Alright.
I advise you to go with like a more supporting role for one fire team, and more an assault role for the other fire team, and therefore choose the loadouts. Also, aerial reconnaissance is definitely a good thing, meaning a Raven maybe. Alright, you got 10 minutes. Execute.
Right. Okay, hamster, patch, bots, on me.
Just remember to designate your 1-2 team lead.
Anybody wants it?
Okay,
well, you're already a fire team leader, so you might as well do it.
Take it then.
At this point, I mean, I can load out as anything you require, so if you want...
Yeah, I will take team lead for 1-2.
Alright, I'm just muted on TeamSpeak now, so I can talk to you guys as stream viewers. Welcome. Just made the quick briefing. There's a CIA contact in Zargabad who has information about an IED Factory.
Yeah, alright.
It's going to be their job to meet him at Zargabad, the mosque at Zargabad. And then they should collect intel from him and find and take out that IED Factory. What I'm going to do though is, as soon as they're basically ready and left the base, I'm going to, as a commanding officer, I'm going to send them a message that there has been a mission shift, that CIA contact has been basically overrun by some CSAT forces, and that they will have to meet him outside of Zargabad. I think I placed him somewhere in this area, so they basically, it's on the way. They're going to drive that, they're going to meet him. And then also the location of intel will shift, where they find intel. It's going to be a hospital somewhere here, where CSAT forces actually are guarding that intel. So they will have to infiltrate through the town, avoid or take out insurgent hostiles, and then go for that objective that is guarded by actual CSAT special forces. They will have to find that intel, and after that they have to go for the the actual IED Factory. So I got a few surprises ready for him.
Yeah, me too.
Well, otherwise it would be boring if it were just like straight up mission. And I mean, ZEUS. The great thing about ZEUS is that you can actually do things like that. You can very easily manipulate the mission. That's what it's for, you know. It's mission creation on the fly, so we can make it very surprising for the ground team. If you have things pre-scripted and whatnot, it might sometimes the trigger might not fire the entire mission scrub. And here you can influence it personally on the fly, which is really why I actually love ZEUS. I just started playing around with it last weekend, doing it for a week now, but gotta say it's a great tool. It's very entertaining. I also use a script that creates random infantry, random civilian vehicles. So there's also gonna be like some ambient life on the map. Also there, the guys will have to, or my team has to really be careful what they're shooting. They cannot just light everything up they see. There's going to be civilians, Middle Eastern civilians mixed with Middle Eastern insurgents. So the only difference between those characters from the looks is actually that they're carrying a weapon. So they will have to really carefully scan the targets, see if they got weapons or not. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty entertaining.
So I have German, Liam, and fighting.
What range will we at? 'Cause I don't know what I've got as an AGOG.
Yeah, it should be fine. You can take a CCO if you prefer.
Yeah, well, I don't have space for a spare one, you see.
Oh. Are you carrying that much?
I'm carrying 3 Titans in my backpack and 5
Alright,
first aid kits.
1, 2 if you're ready.
So the only
five
place I'm
total.
carrying ammo is my chest rig.
5 total first aid kits. Just
Yeah,
take
5
3.
5 total.
Just take 3 and you should be able to fit in a CCO if needed. Unless you've already got a CCO in your RCO on top of it.
I've got a red dot and then an A.
Yeah, it should be fine.
We're at a range, that's why I've ditched my frag grenades.
Oh.
Taking some extra magazine.
Okay.
Okay, you might want a longer range scope.
Other folks on the ground?
Are you telling me what to do?
I'm suggesting.
do you think I'm not capable of making that decision for myself as to what long-range equipment I require?
I'm
So you
capable,
got-
I'm just saying my suggestion as a fellow enthusiast for the light machine guns.
This is a medium machine gun, so get your facts straight, and yes, I do have a long-range scope only.
Get me to a hospital, I am burned.
Well, the medic's right next to you.
That's good.
Apply oil to the burn.
Your concern and for my safety is appreciated.
Duly noted. We also then.
Yeah.
But if you can, could you load up as if it were like a train, you know?
I can't,
Delta.
I'm afraid, because LEA.
You have VAS over there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
just change the uniform quickly.
What uniform is it that we use?
Ghost Delta.
Yes, Ghost Delta, yeah.
Put them civilians.
Hey,
Because my pack I'm gonna be
He's
light
gonna
on
drive
packs.
him over.
Yeah,
You'd be light on what? First aid kit?
it shouldn't be necessary.
Crazy ass series.
Yeah.
Get off my base.
Can't you make a script or something for that? Would be good.
What colour did you want Viking and German?
15?
Red.
1-4, Team Red, half a click.
Yeah, thanks. We are blue, and everybody is white on.
Team Blue.
Oh, just everybody.
Hamster, to let you know, there are 3 FAKs in my backpack, so if you ever require any extra, you can just retrieve them out of my back.
This is 1-2 for 1-1, 1-2 is ready to go.
Helmet is supposed
Solid copy, 1-2, 1-1 is ready.
By the way, please don't go on shout on your freaking thingy, like with Control Z,
That's
because
fine.
that's pretty irritating. For everybody else, you know.
Just rig that way matter either, I'll assume.
Just
Patch is in connection. You there, Patch?
Oh, I'm good.
Actually,
I
what I'll
think,
do
or
is
at
this.
least I should be.
Come
You're not wearing anything.
Subside.
Oh, he's getting naked.
There we go.
Subside, you want to make a plan or something?
So now I can just swap all of that out, you see.
Swap, are you kitted out?
Yeah, we have, yeah, 1-1's ready.
Yeah, 1-2-2.
I'm just routing now.
Alright, team leader's on me.
Just swap my gun again and
Don't haggle too much, lady.
So comms jack. Comms jack on command channel 1-1 answer over.
1-1 reads loud and clear.
Could copy 1-2.
Loud and clear.
Roger. Okay, that's good. Both teams ready on the loadouts?
Yeah.
Roger.
1-2-3.
Okay, your first task is going to be to meet the civilian UI agent. He's supposed to be located at the mosque, pretty much center of Zargabad. So, Sop, you have to come up with a plan how to get there. Again, there are hostiles mixed with civilians in the entire area. So don't shoot everything you see.
Roger.
That's
What assets do you have available to us in terms of ground support?
we got a bunch of vehicles back there, meaning Humvees, Marshalls, off-roads.
Alright. Suggest we could maybe take 2 Humvees. 1-2 goes in front while 1-1 goes in the rear.
Yeah, Roger.
Well, you have to bring at least 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, we're way too many guys for 1 Humvee. So I definitely advise you to bring 2 Humvees there.
And we actually got a repair specialist, doesn't it, do we?
Yeah, but he is not loaded out for repair.
Alright, just be careful. Well, I think we should be fine just going along the road to the mosque from here and just
Yeah.
following the road.
Just want to drive straight into the mosque or what?
Pretty much like patrol scenario, you know? Just have to be careful, don't just rush for it, you know? Have to check the compound first as we get up there. We have just about southwest of here, we have something just short of Hazarbai, which
We have
seems
an,
to be filled with IEDs.
Do you have an UAV operator maybe?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, check it out first because we don't know how many hostiles there are. I don't feel like just driving in there like a patrol.
Well, we can just go
Honestly.
west here from base, and we should be reaching a compound, which should be well in range for Raven.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Alright, what's 3TA to move out?
1 mic.
Roger.
Let's go.
Give me the go once you're lined up with the Humvees and ready to move.
Where's that?
Or don't give me the go, give me a signal. I'm gonna give you the go.
Is it? Be team 1
Bot.
or team 2?
But the M107 says it's 556, so I wouldn't take that as gospel on your HUD.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I've got 26 spare magazines now.
Anybody notice you don't have crosshairs?
Well, you
Yeah,
got the
I
same
did.
one I'm using, right?
Yeah.
I did in the go on.
Max.
Alright,
It's
gents, so
amazing
we got
how
about a minute
when you
to
play
move
on
out,
veteran server,
or until
how
they'll
Citizen
move
actually
out.
start irritating you.
Ground team leader decided to bring to go with 2 Humvees. I think that's a pretty good decision. They also bring a Raven UAV for reconnaissance, so they're not gonna go moving just blind. It's good. No clue where they're moving now. Humvees are back there, but yeah, it's the first time they are on this map, so might create some confusion.
I think so. I'll find out if I die and realise what I should have had.
Line up by one of the Humvees, the second one.
Okay, they're rerouting now.
standing by.
Apparently they don't know which Humvees they should bring. I also have to say that it's a casual operation. I already mentioned it before, meaning
This is 1-2 for 1-1.
it's just a mixed up bunch of guys, you know, from our community. They're not operating in their specific function. They're actually trained. They're also not. The fire teams are not built up with the same people who are used to work together. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit confusing. Also, Subside, who's the ground team leader, is not one of my fire team leaders. But here in casual operations, I'm going to give everyone a chance to do it. I don't always have the same, or my actual fire team leaders or the platoon leader taking over the leading roles.
Okay, 1-2 is ready to move out.
Alright, they're about to leave.
Yeah. Why not?
1-2, this is 1-1. Hold by the CF. 1-2, this is 1-1. Do you read over?
Yeah, we are holding.
Sab, you in there?
Yeah.
Okay, you got 1-2 taking the lead?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
1-2's taking the lead. We've got a GMG, so we're going to stay well away from them.
Roger that. Alright, Chance. Good luck then.
Good luck. See you out there.
See ya.
Please don't get me killed, Swiss.
In the name of
The LHS,
love,
let's go.
before you.
Alright. Just gotta make sure they know that ZEUS is active.
1-2, this is 1-1. I copy over.
This is 1-2, good copy.
1-2, you're free to move up. We'll be behind you at least 20 meters.
Also, we use Task Force radio, so if you have seen the BIS live stream, we're not using in-game comms, so you might not hear them all the time. I know I also have to talk a lot of the ZEUS view to actually communicate via Task Force radio, unfortunately. Alright, let's wake them up, get them ready. Alright. Just gonna move back to my talk. Bloody civilians invading my base here.
1-2, this is 1-1. You just passed the check. Well, you just passed the compound we're supposed to hold at.
Oh, that compound, oh sorry man. I don't like those the few compounds up ahead. Yeah, fuck.
Or was that 1-2? We were supposed to hold out a compound and get some aerial view from the Raven operator.
Okay,
Roger, you want to turn around or?
our civilian contact is over there. But they are currently, fuck, where are they? For some reason, the players did not initialize with ZEUS, so I don't got markers on.
1-2 here. We're gonna get a Raven up in there and get some eyes on.
Okay, apparently they wanna send up the Raven to get eyes on this compound first. But yeah, there's nothing here yet. There is, however, a patrol, an off-road patrol, but that's just to that location over there. There's a bunch of civilian vehicles here, just moving around. So that's, right now it's going to be a waste of time, but let's see how they do. Get that Raven airborne. Just read the commentary by Kickboxing Banana. In fact, yes, this is the same mod list as we have on a public server. So if you look it up on your Steam community, you can find all the mods. The clothing they're wearing is from the Masses Dev Crew units. The weapons, most of them have M4s or M16s from the Robert Hammer's weapon pack. Also secondaries or pistols, if you see any, are most likely from Robert Hammer's, because those are the most high quality weapons available at this point in ARMA, if you ask me. Where's the Raven? Over there. Jeez. Well, let's see how they do. They do have, yeah, they have solid positions. They have the 50, they have a 50 here and a grenade launcher. Don't think, they're not covering the rear right now, but
Do you want us to move up, or?
in that particular situation they don't really expect anything from the rear. Which is, yeah, at that point realistic, because they don't, they're really close to the base still, so I'm not going to send anything their way. Once they get more into the urban environment, they stop covering 360 degrees. That's when I'm going to send some surprises their way. Yeah, I did use that module for the players. It did work just fine on the test, but not now, unfortunately. As soon as they've moved into this compound, I'm going to do the mission shift, which I announced before. So I'm going to contact them via radio and tell them that the CIA undercover agent is no longer at the mosque. He had to move out because of hostiles. Oh shit. Fucker. Just drove into him. Goddamn Takis. And yeah, the mission shift will result in them meeting the contact right here where that civilian is.
1-2, this is 1-1, sit rep, over.
1-2 is moving to the crossroad right now.
Okay, they have unloaded parts of the fire team. It's good. The gunner driver remain in the Humvee. 2 guys moved out, going on foot. As you can see, a lot of civilian activity is spawning, a lot of ambient.
This is 12411. Crossroad looks secure. We are on it right now. What do you want us to do? Over.
Sorry, copy 1-2. Could you clear compounds north and northwest of that crossroads, over?
This is 1-2. Roger that.
Uh, 1-2, this is 1-1, over.
This is 1-2.
To specify, I mean the compounds at the actual crossroads, just on the northern and northwestern sector of it, over.
This is 1-2. Roger that. We are clearing compounds at the crossroad, on the north side of the crossroad and the west side. Over.
Alright, I'm gonna contact them now.
That's affirmative, 1-2.
Stalker Actual, this is Overlord, how copy, over?
This is Stalker 1-1 actual, sit rep, cover.
Good copy, Stalker. Mission shift. CIA agent had to move out of Zargabad because he had CSAT forces coming into his location and took over the building he was, so he had to leave Zargabad. He is currently located at 041047. How copy, over?
HVT has shifted position to 041047. Is that correct? Over.
That is correct, Stalker. Move to that location, hold. The undercover agent will present himself to you as soon as he detects you in that area, over.
So, copy, Cycle 1 out.
Roger, overload that. Okay, they have already found the position via grid. That's good. Again, unfortunately, I cannot use task force radio while in the ZEUS view. Maybe this is gonna come in the task force radio update, hopefully. Because other than that, I constantly have to tab out. I just shifted the task now. This is a task created with ZEUS. I can easily move that around on the map, no problem. So a mission shift or a location shift is no problem. Again, if you would have created that in the editor with a waypoint with a task to actually shift that to another location, you would have to. It would be really complicated. And here you just grab the marker, drag it to the new location, and it's gonna be updated automatically in the game. When I check my tasks now, meet the CIA contact is located now here. So now I'm gonna back to just observing what they're doing.
This is 12411. The northern and western compound on the crossroad are cleared. Over.
Solid copy 1-2. Proceed southwards along the road and try to get eyes on the possible HVT marker. Our priority to get to him first.
Alright, they start clearing buildings, which is not necessary at this point. Because yeah, their mission is to get to that location. It's not their mission to clear anything. What they did with the Raven, having the Raven airborne, checking the location roughly, especially the exterior of the buildings, is okay. Having one pre-team or one team moving up, basically securing the location with the Humvee stationary, 2 guys unloaded, covering sectors and whatnot, is also good. But then you have to bring up the second team and keep moving. You don't go into buildings, because if you go into every building on your way, it's going to take you forever to get anywhere. Civilians were becoming really aggressive.
Solid copy 1-2. 1-1 is holding by the crossroads. We're waiting for other member.
I'm not sure if they have the Raven still airborne, or if they have it packed up. The Raven can stay airborne for an hour at a time until they have to recharge it. So yeah, A contact is here. I'm just gonna wait until a bunch of civilians have spawned. You see here already some first ones are already walking around. If they just abandoned that vehicle now. Hello? Apparently. Yeah, there's all 4 of them are outside now. They just left the vehicle there. That's not so good. And where's the other team? Still here. Alright, I'm gonna remote control this unit now and make contact. Also here the thing is that with Task Force Radio direct comms, when I use them now, yeah, they're still locked to the character I have back at base, so to the commanding officer unit, and not to this one, so I'm gonna have to use the in-game direct chat. And I hope they in-game voice volume up so they can actually hear me.
This is Papa 1 on actual. I copy over.
This is 1-2. We have cleared the possible HVT compound. Waiting for further orders. Over.
I'll copy 1-2. You were not supposed to move that far, but it's fine. We shall be able to regroup with you on that compound. Keep clearing, specifically clear the southeastern part of the compound. Over.
Let's see what happens.
This is 1-2. Roger that. Clearing the eastern side of this set of building.
Friendly?
Repeat last 1-2. You got stepped on.
Friendly, can you hear me?
This 1-2, we are gonna proceed to clear the eastern side of this road.
Sorry, copy 1-2.
Can you hear me? Okay, he's talking to me, but he can't hear me apparently. Can you activate your push to talk for in-game?
This is 12411. An enemy truck with armed people in the back is spotted to the southeast. We also have a weird civilian that's like saluting and stuff, but I can't hear him. Over.
1-2, repeat last. You got stepped on again. Over.
This is 1-2. We've got armed individuals, people coming in from the southeast, and we have a weird civilian standing in front of me, but he's saluting but not talking. Over.
Solid copy. Secure the HVT, and you're free to engage the target southeast of your position. Over. Just keep him safe.
Alright, that's an issue when you use track task force radio. It's when you take on where when you remote control a unit, you do not direct communication, for example, is not linked to that unit specifically. I'm just gonna hack a bit here. Let's try that. I think it's Stalker 1-2. Don't know if that works though. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Where is your fire team leader?
Where are you?
I am the contact. Codename Firefly. I have to speak to your fire team leader.
Alright, the fire team leader is in the two-story building.
What?
Next to the stairs.
Okay.
This is 1-2. We've made contact with HVT, trying to talk to him. No, over.
Are you the fire team leader?
No,
Yeah, I am the fire team.
Sub's my fire team leader if you're talking to me.
Okay. I have intel for you.
Okay, what's the detail?
I was at my home in Zargabad when CSAT forces came to my house and kicked me out.
1-2.
I had to leave the intel there. I cannot give you right now. You have to go there and find yourself. I can tell you where my house is though.
Alright, can you tell me what house is yours? Over.
Sub,
Okay. I had the intel in my office in the old hospital at 040
in the old hospital. Grid location.
040 040
040040. Over.
Roger that, I repeat, 040 old hospital, is that correct? Over.
Yes, but be careful, there's many insurgents in town and also many CSAT on the old hospital.
1-2, this is 1.
Roger, do you have
any number on how many enemies there are, or do they have
Alright, be advised,
heavy
we
armor
also
and
have many
anything?
insurgents at the hospital.
I don't know. They were coming with guns pointing, and I had to go quickly. I had to leave the intel in my office. It's in a brown envelope.
I copy of it.
This is 1-2, wait 1 second, over. Roger that, thanks for the intel, man. We will check it out.
Roger, good luck. I'm out of here.
Thank you, sir.
This is 1-2, I just made contact with the HVT, he gave me some intel. He said that he had to flee his home because of a lot of CSAT forces. He left some intel in his home, in his office, that's on 040, in an old hospital building. For the rest, he couldn't give me a count on enemies or if they had any armor or anything. Over.
Solid copy, 1-2.
Alright. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
So what's the plan, over?
Alright, now.
Guys, keep eyes on your sects. There are definitely hostiles to the southeast and southwest probably, so keep your eyes up.
Okay, they've already found the grid location. What I'm gonna do now is just give them a new task basically. I'm gonna use a custom objective. Set it to assigned. Oh shit.
This is 1-1, pull back north towards the compound mapped with a dot right now. We'll regroup with you shortly and provide you some better intel. Over.
Roger that, 1-2, moving on. Alright, let's move back to the Humvee. We are gonna fall back north on the road where we came from to a dot on the compound, over. Let's everybody get to the Humvee.
Alright, task has been updated.
Okay, let's get in.
Okay, there's a hostile patrol. I think I hear the raven here. That's the annoying buzzing here.
Get in, guys. Turn around to the north, go down the road. Just go full speed pretty much.
Driving back now. Well, we're probably gonna regroup here.
Same way as the other compound.
Yeah, I think they're gonna regroup here and reorganize or whatever.
When this is clear, same
as... You can see here now, I set that task to completed, so you get the check thing there. Meets the eye contact, and now the new task is currently here at the hospital. I'm just gonna have to sign off the comms again, otherwise you can hear.
12411, we are in the compound with dots. We have secured it and waiting for you guys, over.
Otherwise I can hear one fire team with their private channel.
Targets over there.
Or in the fire team channel.
We're going to enter the city from the west. It seems mostly clear. The hospital, however, has symmetrical troops, CSAT, around 8. No armor contact so far. One two, this is 1-1, over.
This is 1-2.
Mount up on your Humvee, we're moving westbound until we reach the MSR. That leads into the town, over.
Roger, getting to the Humvee.
Gonna set up a surprise for him. Explosive here.
1-2 is moving out.
Oh, they're going another way. Where are they going? They're gonna try to do a flanking maneuver or what? For some reason, constantly hear the bloody raven. It's annoying.
This is 1-2 for 1-1. How far did you want it to go? Over.
At the next crossroads, keep going forwards. At the second crossroads we come across, turn left and continue into the city. Over.
This is 1-2. You said second crossroad, take left. Over.
That's an affirmative 1-2. Keep pushing forwards.
Alright, I'm gonna set up we'll set off an IED here.
Seen in front of us.
Solid copy 1-2. Do you want to do some EOD work or do you want to circumvent it? Over.
Oh, it is.
Okay, repeat over.
They have detected it
Do
already.
you want to do some EOD work or do you want to go around it? Over.
I suggest to go around it. We don't really have good EOD possibilities at the moment. Over.
Solid copy 1-2. Break. Head southeast of this crossroads along the road that cuts, and we'll possibly go and off-road towards the next
How the
crossroads.
fuck did they detect it? Yeah, well, I guess if they got their eyes peeled, then
Roger, 1-2, move taking left.
well, great reaction. Didn't expect that to happen. So I didn't intend to blow them up. Actually, I just wanted to blow it up like someone in front of them, or when the first one passes somewhere, when they're like one in front of the ID and one behind it, something like that, just to give them a good scare and see how they react to the situation.
Enemy contact bearing 170, two-story building on the hill just in front of us.
What do you want to do?
You're free to engage, just be careful and go for kill shots.
We don't have any eyes on, so.
Not sure where they see enemies. There's no enemies here.
We're just gonna keep going because we are not gonna stay in an open field.
So copy 1-2, 1-1 shall be following.
Yeah, but it's good. They detect an ID. They don't have VOD
Where do you want to go from here?
capabilities really. They choose an alternative route.
Take a right off-road and head south until we come across the first MSR. Cut across that MSR and head to another MSR just southwest.
Okay, so off-road to... it's decent. Off-road to the right until we get to a road.
That's affirmative, keep pushing south off-road towards the MSR.
Yeah, now we get some desync, and now they're definitely pissed off enemies when they come over a hill like that.
Probably gonna go to some cover.
Totally expose themselves.
Are we still?
That's an affirmative, 1-2, we're still on comms.
So this is the target location. Here we
Yeah,
got some
we are at the game
got some
for
CSAT activity.
so
We
can
got
do
some
shit.
insurgents patrolling around.
So copy 1 and 2. One was going to hold position at the on the hill. We're going to provide some support as best we can.
Archie, that this 1-2 is out of the vehicle, but we are desyncing, like too hard to do anything. So we're probably not gonna get back into the vehicle anytime soon.
Alright, this is bad. I mean, sure you got good eyes on, but you're also totally exposed. If you have a sniper team or some other reconnaissance element up on a hill, that's a good idea. But driving your Humvee up to the peak of a hill, where you basically where you're a good target from all the directions, it's a bad idea. And yeah, they went a bit back now. Try to just maybe have the third showing up over the ridge. But basically they revealed their position. They already been shot at. I think it was CSAT over here, maybe a marksman or so, who already took or started shooting at them. So I'm gonna take that basically as an indicator that they have been detected, or at least by some elements.
1-2, wait.
That's why I'm gonna send some action their way now.
Yeah, this 1-2, we are in combat, have no eyes on targets. What do you want us to do?
Solid copy 1-2. This is 1-1. Proceed south towards the hospital. We have a hospital in sight. Keep moving through the compounds. We'll provide as much as we can.
Aren't you dead?
We got some marksmen here. They took out an enemy over there. They're not doing it really silent, so I'm just gonna send troops their way now. I'm gonna focus the ones I got here near the target objective and definitely took the wrong side of the wall. Oh. Took out a truck. But yeah, it's kind of dangerous to just fire AT rounds into the city.
This is 1-2, we are desyncing, like too hard to do anything at the moment, so taking a halt.
So copy 1-2, try to hold position as best as you can while moving to the hospital.
They definitely have one team on support now, while the other one is pushing forward. They're splitting up too much now. Looks as if one team is here. They should definitely start taking or setting up a defensive perimeter now and have the second team move up. Because at some point those guys will lose eyes on the objective, and then the assault team here is completely alone basically. I do have some hostiles here in standby, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send in some enemy support. Stalker Actual, this is Overlord, how copy?
This is Stalker Actual, send traffic over.
Good copy, we're picking up radio chatter here, Insurgent radio chatters, they're sending in reinforcements over. Stalker Actual, you copy, over?
Solid copy, Overlord. Stalker 1-1 is moving to proper positions to cover the Stalker 1-2, so approach to the hostile cover.
Roger. Be advised, hostile reinforcements inbound. Overload out. Okay, the problem I have with the enemies I use here, which are the CIF aggressors, I think, they're somewhat wrong configured in the add-on itself, you know, and ZEUS does not detect them. So when I go to OP4 here, for example, I only have CSAT. It doesn't show me that extra Insurgent faction. That's why I cannot spawn hostiles directly with ZEUS. I did have to spawn them previously in the mission editor, which is a bit unfortunate. So it limits me in a way to on how to interact with the mission on the fly, because they don't show up in the configuration here. So now, from now on, basically all the add-on creators will have to be very careful how they configure their stuff with the factions and whatnot, otherwise they won't show up and we just have a connection loss, and this is actually our ground team leader, so that sucks big time. Here I got some off-roads with a bunch of enemies. They're just gonna move to the town now and reinforce. So now oh my. Okay, there's a hostile where the other team was before. Question is, where did they go?
Oh, fuck!
I have a problem without tracking. Here's one. Without the proper tracking, because that module didn't initialize on the friendly players. I don't exactly know where they are. Get the hell off that road.
This is 12411. Do we have any like revive possibilities over? This is 124 HQ. Do we have any revive possibilities over?
1-2, this is Overlord. A firm. If your mate is just injured, you can revive him, but if he's completely whacked, he will respawn at base. Over.
Roger that. 1-2 out. This 12411. We have one man down. Still moving to the target. Over.
Took a hit to the face, huh?
Yes, I died instantly.
Yeah, it can happen.
It's alright.
Is Sub still on TeamSpeak?
Not sure.
He's on TeamSpeak. Maybe. All Stalker teams. Casualty report, over.
This is Stock 121, casualty, the medic is dead, over.
Good copy. Did platoon or the ground team lead lose connection, over?
That's a good question, by the way. I don't think anybody else in this team has long range radio, so.
Roger. I need you to take over ground lead and regroup with Stalker 1-1 and take over the entire ground team until further order. Hold position, set up a perimeter, and wait for reinforcements to move in, over.
This is 1-2, roger that. We are falling back to 1-1 now. Out.
Overlord, this is 1-1. I lost connection for a brief moment, but I'm here.
Okay, then can you confirm that you're still in game and active, over?
That's affirmative, I'm in game and active.
Good copy. Alright, 1-2, scratch last. 1-1 is still here, still in charge then. Still find the position, set up at the perimeter, and wait for reinforcements to come in, over.
This 1-2, roger that.
Get yourself a vehicle and regroup with them.
Roger that.
Alright, the script we use has a possibility for revive. Meaning, depending on the injury, you basically go unconscious.
1-2, this is 1-1.
But it's also possible that you get killed completely then when you get take a headshot or something.
Defensive perimeter.
Solid copy, 1-2, what's your current position, Emma?
Where the hell are they? Ah, here. Here's the support vehicle.
This is 1-2, we have taken a defensive perimeter into inner building, waiting for further orders / reinforcements, over.
1-2, this is 1-1, what's your current position, Emma?
We'll mark it on the map, over. Two marked on the map, over.
Gonna remote control the guy here. Piss them off a bit. See if they're paying attention. I see a guy on the roof. Alright. Apparently they are paying attention. I just see the one. There's more inside. Okay, that sounds like the grenade. Oh yeah. Fact it is. Have that fire team on load here. You guys go raid that Humvee. See how that's a great frag.
moved up way ahead of us, so you couldn't support it out.
This one, so yeah, your Humvee is like right next to it.
Damn, they're good.
He's getting pretty much. Over.
Oh, copy, the Humvee was not supposed to do any of that.
Yeah, watch that. You would have
1-2, this is 1-1, we're moving from the west into your building house.
Okay, they're regrouping here now.
Just want to watch that.
These fuckers appear to be stuck on that we're stuck on that sign. They already took out the marksman and the LMG gunner I had placed here. Those guys are kind of stuck here. Back with the Humvee now. Losing connection. Oh. That was a bad unit to spawn into.
This is 1-2. We lost one guy, the medic again. He disconnected.
So Copy 1-2, if you can possibly make your way south towards the building 1-1 is in right now.
This 1-2, yeah, we have one guy escaped for 2 seconds. If he's back, we will move to your location. Right now,
Not much remaining there.
We'll be moving.
This is 1-2. We just lost one other guy. We are 2 guys left over.
Solid copy, yeah.
To that end.
This 1-2 for.
Solid 1-2. Move south as ordered. I'll arrange for pickup for that action.
Okay, they have the Humvee positioned pretty good now. I think I hit a guy there, but I didn't kill him. Ooh, that was a great 203. Alright, at this point I'm not going to send more reinforcements, I think. I'm going to give them some room to breathe. They took a few casualties. And then here I think there's just the officer, which is standing at they're just standing at the actual intel here that they have to collect. Okay, they brought down the Raven, or maybe it crashed. That's also an issue I didn't detect until tonight. Apparently you can, when in ZEUS mode, you can hear the Raven, which is annoying.
I want to know who loads out as a marksman with a long range scope.
Apparently the guy who lost connection is completely offline now.
Stalker 1-1, this is Walker. Roger, do you need me to link up with you? Psych up.
Hey gents, grab a vehicle and giddy up.
Yep, I was just about to say it's Viking, let's go.
Looks as if they're moving now.
What you said?
Okay, they're breaching the building now. I had some enemies placed inside, but they already been took. They have already been killed. There's only that one officer. They have the Humvee, well, somewhat securing the outside.
Return to formation.
Freaking glitched through the wall. For some reason we have quite some connection issues tonight. So usually not that much, or not a problem usually. Yep. Okay. I think I'm gonna rebound control the officer now. Also here I didn't really aim. It's not about killing them, it's about giving them a hard time. I think I still injured him. So maybe they've seen where I came out. They're gonna check that room now. Or not. This is where the intel is. When I was role-playing as that CIA undercover agent, I told them that the intel is in a brown envelope. Obviously it's not highlighted for them as it is here for us, but when they look at it, they should get an action. Looking good. They should get an action call on. They got it. if everything works out.
This is 124 command, we just picked up the intel over.
Good copy, Stalker actual. What does it say, over? It should pop up here.
This is 124 HQ, how do we like access it, over?
Good copy. It should pop up in the on the map screen, the top left, but I can also not find it at the time. Maybe you didn't receive a pop-up when you found it. So I'm gonna have to do it manually. That's weird. I don't know why that trigger didn't fire. Usually they get an action that they can call when looking at the intel.
This is 124 HQ, we can't really find anything to activate it, over.
Good copy. Yeah, it seems as if some trigger didn't fire there. Either way, you found the intel, and the IED Factory is at grid 043030, over.
This is 124 HQ, can you repeat the coordination, over?
Roger. IED Factory, according to intel, is located at 043030, over.
This one, yeah, repeat 043030, over.
Good copy. Move there, investigate the area, and destroy everything that can be used to build IEDs, over.
This is 12, roger that. This 12411, do you copy that, over?
That bloody Raven is annoying. Alright, they got the intel, so let's set that task to complete it. And create a new one. Objectives. Set to assigned, and let's go. Alright, there's that. There's still an infantry team running around here. Send them that way. Here I have another element. And you guys, did you lose your... What the hell are you doing? Looks as if those guys lost their vehicle. Alright. I guess they're holding the position now. Regrouping. Stalker actual, this is Overlord. What's your status on on manpower and ammunition and whatnot, over?
Overall, this is 1-1, we're currently holed up at the hospital. We see reinforcements coming in from the southeast, we're engaging presently.
Good copy. What's your ETA to move out towards the ID location, over?
got no ETA. 1-2 might have lost their Humvee to despawning.
Just want to, just a quick question, do the Humvees despawn or not? Over.
Affirm they do despawn. Over.
Roger that, then we will take a pickup truck back to base and pick up another Humvee. Or do you want us to take the pickup truck 1-1, over.
It's negative. You cannot retreat back to base at this point. Otherwise, they insurgents will pack up the stuff and move out of that location. You have to attack within the next half hour. Over.
Roger that.
Grab civilian vehicles or anything, other transport, or any other transport vehicle, and get to the IED factory as fast as possible before it's abandoned. Over.
Roger that, 1-2, 1-1, we are moving back to you in a vehicle.
So, copy 1-2, you're taking the lead. We want to go directly south of the hospital along that road. We're going to avoid Yarm completely by going southeast, and then on the third road we should have eyes on the IED factory from there.
This.
Yeah, that's friendlies.
Reference the marker dirt road on map.
This is 1-2 for 1-1, we are in the pickup, we will follow you.
Solid copy, 1-2, 1-1 is moving now. Yeah, keep going.
Those fools are still moving backwards. That fucking Raven. The beeping that you hear, that's the Raven UAV they've sent up. Apparently it landed because it ran out of battery. For some reason I can hear it here in Sue's view. Where the hell did they go now?
There's a 1-1 push forwards to the compound. Will hold and try to get some suppressing fire down.
Oh my, they're going straight for it now.
Into the comp.
Yeah, I think they just ran each other over. We're friendly onto that Humvee now. I think one of them just got run over by the second vehicle. Alright, over there's the objective. Yeah, they rushed it now, but that's acceptable. Took out one vehicle that was on the way of support. Here's another one though. So for obvious reasons I'm going to send that straight back. RPG. Okay, they've already located us here. Gonna try to fire a rocket their way. Send them a package. They're over there. That was nothing. I have to pause track IR. Not used to those RPGs. Wow, what the fuck? That RPG sucks. What's the range of that thing? 100 meters? Well, I guess it might still make him a bit nervous. They're just dragging the place now, or what? Pretty much, huh? Yeah, there's that Humvee.
HQ, this is one on actual, back up the other.
Good copy. Send traffic over.
We've got eyes on the IED Factory. We're facing target for cast run further.
Repeat last over.
Overlord, this is one on actual request cast support after the IED Factory got target painted.
Good copy. What cast? Good copy. What cast is required over?
Gun run and missile if possible. Over.
Roger. Guns and missiles incoming. Alright, they're requesting CAS. I just told them there's available, so I'm not gonna deny it now. Where is it? Fire support, guns and missiles. Advised CAS is inbound.
Solid copy, Overlord, 711 half.
Okay, there's still some hostiles.
Overlord, this is one on actual good effect on targets. One on is moving, one on and one to move to the IED Factory. See this. Over.
Roger, I need you to move in there and clear, make sure that everything is destroyed over. Soccer, do you copy last over?
That's an affirmative, Overlord, solid copy. We're moving into compound clear.
Roger. Okay. My body here got fucked up. I think they already see that I'm coming, but they obviously have the better optics than I do. Just gonna spray it a bit. Humvee's still there. But now they're shooting too far. Now they're seeing me. They're already advancing towards the compound. Another shot. Ooh, there's the Humvee. Jesus. I think they're... I think they haven't even been on the compound anymore. We got still some friendly. Ooh, nice. Right in the face.
Inside the compound.
Okay, we got, yeah, there's some friendlies inside already. Some clearing outside. The walls are messed up. Boom.
Yep.
Here we got man down.
The one more action's done.
I'm good.
Good as well. Let's go again.
They took quite a few casualties there. Stalker actual, this is overlord. A sit rep over. Stalker actual, sit rep over.
This is 1-2 lead. Stock actual is down, so I'm stock actual now. We have secured the compound with IEDs. No contact, over.
Oh shit. Good copy, 1-2. Can you hold position until 1-1 gets there? Do you have means to take out all the explosives and weapons before you move out? Over. Well, one is currently at base. They could bring explosives if necessary. Over.
This is stock actual. Can you repeat last? Over.
Roger. Do you have still remaining explosives and weapons at that IED factory that you have to destroy? If yes, you have friendly forces just leaving the base in case they have to bring you something. Over.
This is actual. We have Titans. We could use that. Over.
Roger.
This is
This is one
stock
on,
actual. We also have a lot of freaking statue charges in the ammo chest and the IED chest, so we can use that.
Alright. The remaining guys have secured the compound now. They're gonna hold until the rest of the team gets back. Currently a hostile infantry team on the way here. So let's see how well they keep eyes on the environment, how well they secure that perimeter. Also not sure how many of them there are. It's just 3. Do I have a marksman here? Look like it. Let's just pretend I don't know that they're there. Trying not to raise any suspicion. I'm just an AI. Don't worry about me. Obviously, when AI does not move the same way as a player does, so when you remote controlling an AI, you might want to behave as an AI and blend in a bit. So obviously, that's entirely up to you. Still got their Humvee.
So start or actual, we have contact southwest of the compound.
Fucking Rambo here. RPG out. Second team just arrived. I saw Humvee moving there. Might be the guys who were shot before. Some muscle blast there. Ooh, that went over. It's almost impossible to aim with that thing here. Oh, they're gone. Oh, too late. Shit. Already there again. Thanks a lot. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Everyone's dead. Yeah, okay, definitely the support troops have arrived. What the deal with those waypoints is. This task is still assigned. That's good. Okay, they placed a little bit of explosives here. I think they're getting ready to move out.
There's one extract northbound along the road.
We need to touch off the sedges about 200 meters, at least 200 meters out of here.
Yeah, stand by, we're patching the wounded. 1-1 cover as a 1-2 cover as 1-1 extracts northbound. Then you guys follow. You have the explosives in your hands.
Okay, they've wrecked the IED Factory, so it's set to blow.
Yeah, we're just following you guys. But,
well, I have a last surprise for him here. Oh, they're leaving the road. Okay. Looks as if they're going into standby there for the detonation.
Alright, we are gonna blow it up.
So goes the whole compound. Okay. Task completed. What I'm missing a bit as Overlord is yeah, some contact, some radio comms with the ground team leader. Man, obviously I'm kind of glad I don't have to communicate all the time.
Overlord, this is one on actual.
Oh, okay, that's coming. Good copy. Send it, Stalker, over.
Overlord, Stalker has completed mission. IED Factory is down. We're inbound to the HQ to extract. Over.
To what? HVT extract? Good copy. IED Factory is down. You're inbound to what? Over.
We're northbound towards the base.
Yeah, good copy. If the mission is completed, return to base, but stay sharp. You're still out in hostile territory. Over.
So copy. 1-2, this is 1-1. You take lead since we're out of ammo on our Humvee. Over.
Okay, they're moving. I still wanna have the frickin' ID somewhere in there. Hear them.
This one too, we are gonna go off-road. There are IEDs all over, everywhere.
Yeah, they're good. They're good at spotting those IEDs. I think I have to come up with something else. Since we had CSAT troops, it wouldn't be. It's not completely off limits to have a CSAT heal entering the AO now, because they might have radioed them for support or whatnot. If there haven't been any CSATs in the mission, I would not do this now, but there has been like CSAT Special Forces also going for that intel and being on that hospital, that old hospital. They took them out, engaged them loud, and they call in reinforcements now. So I'm gonna see how they react to that. Stalker actual, this is Overlord, be advised, hostile chopper inbound. I advise leave the vehicles and take cover. Over.
1-2, this is 1, push to the villa, we'll dismount there. This is 1-1, get back on your Humvee, push to the villa as fast as possible, take cover there.
Roger that, moving.
Idea.
Well, I told them to leave the vehicles ASAP.
Gentlemen, he's inbound to the base.
Oh shit, is that base?
I gotta take care that I'm not getting killed.
It's landing.
Crew's still alive though.
Okay. That was almost a bust.
Fuck you, ZEUS, fuck you.
Damn it. Where is it?
Everybody be aware, Western Gate, we've got lots of smoke, we might have an attack coming in.
Are you just running outside of the base like that? Oh, this is gonna be danger close. Afraid to put it closer. Well, that's a screw up now. Why the hell would they just run out like this?
This is 1-2 for us with your hot miking, just so you know.
Oh shit. Good copy.
It's pretty funny, but still.
I think they all got whacked completely here. Oh shit. That fucker is just around the corner. I might have gotten him though.
Enemy fire!
I'll go down.
Oh, that was dangerous because of crossfire. Alright. Stalker Actual, this is Overlord. Sit rep. Do you still have friendlies out in the field? Over.
This is Stalker 1 Actual. I do believe 1-2 is still in the field. We're loading up on the marshal to try and get them back. Over.
Good copy. Extract them as soon as possible. Alright, that messed up the whole structure quite a bit. I gave him a heads up about the heal, or maybe it was a bit a close call, but I told him, or I advised him to leave the vehicles as soon as possible, or basically instantly, because the heal will have a harder time to detect infantry lying around somewhere than an occupied Humvee. They were trying to go for either forward or backwards to some building cover, which is not that much of a not a bad idea really. But yeah, the enemy helicopter was already too close. Took out the last Humvee and shit kind of went sideways. I wonder where the other team is now. They went up here. Oh no, they're walking. Get a move on. They're definitely taking the back road now. Okay, that helicopter also took out the tank I placed here at the beginning of the mission. By the time those guys are organized, they're back here already. Like little ants.
This is 1-1. Report position over.
This is 1-2. We are moving pretty much to the base. I will give you our location in a moment though.
Yeah, they're going the wrong way now.
1-2, this is 1. Could you mark your position on the map for me?
This is 1-2. We are moving to a good location right now, and we will mark it.
Where the hell are you guys going?
This is 1-2, we are at grid 054, over.
Those guys are sitting, huh?
Repeat last 1-2.
Repeat last over.
Mark your position on the map for 1-2.
Navigation, this way.
Position mark, over. We are about 900 meters out of the base.
So copy, we're incoming with a marshal to pick you up quickly.
Where are they? Ah, they're down here.
Roger that, we are gonna keep moving. We will see you on the way, probably.
Yeah, here's the marshal. They almost got him. Oh yeah, the mission is done. I'm not gonna send anything else their way. They've been challenged enough. I think the mission went pretty well. The idea, it went according to the idea I had. As you saw, the thing with the intel, when they found it, there was supposed to be a message with new coordinates and whatnot for that new location. That trigger did not fire as supposed to. But here, the good thing with ZEUS is that you can influence it on the fly, so the US ZEUS can create a new task, so the mission's not completely scrubbed, you know, as if you would do everything in the editor using scripts and things like that. So it's definitely a great tool to interact with the mission. Again, for those who have not been here from the start, the mission is not entirely created in ZEUS. It's partly created in the editor. Also, it has scripts in it like revive scripts, vehicle respawn scripts, all that. You can basically still create your mission as you're used to in the editor, place down units, everything, and basically just enhance it with ZEUS. You know, you also don't have to be constantly in ZEUS mode. For this mission here, I did it. I was almost all the time acting as ZEUS, but for other missions, the more you pre-create in the editor, the fewer or the less you have to do actually while playing the mission. So if you want, you can just take ZEUS as an extra tool in like key moments of a mission, or to actually create new tasks and do things like that. But if you also, another opportunity or another possibility is to create the entire mission in ZEUS. Unfortunately, at this point, it's not yet possible to create a mission and save it and then play it another day. Except if you're using MCC4, which was just released a few days ago, maybe yesterday or so, which is an add-on or a mod basically. So yeah.
Well, this is one of we're back at base.
Good copy.
And the artillery strikes us now.
Medic.
Alright, gents. That was great. 5-minute break, and then we'll meet here for debrief, okay?
Alright.
See you in 5. Alright, I'm gonna stop the live stream here now. The mission is over. I'm gonna do a debrief with the members about what happened and what could be made differently. Also my errors and whatnot. I hope it was entertaining to watch that live stream. First ZEUS live stream I've done yet. There will be more, or at least we'll see more of ZEUS when we play operations. When I have to, or when I will influence the prepared missions with the ZEUS as a tool. Not as intense as tonight, or not as extended as tonight, but just have it as a tool on the side. Yeah, I will also do maybe a small series on ZEUS itself on my YouTube channel, with explaining the user interface and showing you a few tricks and tips here. Also showing you how to create a mission and how to implement ZEUS in a mission. So I hope that's gonna be interesting. If you haven't gotten into ZEUS yet, those videos I will create for YouTube will hopefully help you out to with the start. You know, I'm not gonna go too much into complex stuff like TVT scenarios with multiple suits and whatnot. It's something I'm personally not interested in. Therefore, I will not spend my time on learning things, because it's hard to find intel online yet about how ZEUS works. Everything I know, I've learned myself, or I've heard from buddies of the community who already have also spent their time testing things out. You know, it's hard to find something written. But I'm gonna make some videos to give you a head start on it if you haven't checked it out yet. So it's a great tool. It's a lot of fun. Zab, you got questions?
Just one. Who's the 1-1 team leader? Because I'm 1-2.
You're 1-1. As in a ground lead, you're 1-1 team leader now.
Alright.
I advise you to go with like a more supporting role for one fire team, and more an assault role for the other fire team, and therefore choose the loadouts. Also, aerial reconnaissance is definitely a good thing, meaning a Raven maybe. Alright, you got 10 minutes. Execute.
Right. Okay, hamster, patch, boss, on me.
Just remember to designate your 1-2 team lead.
Anybody wants it?
Okay,
Well, you're already a fire team leader, so you might as well
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
take it then.
At this point, I mean, I can load out as anything you require, so if you want...
Yeah, I will take TV for 1-2.
Alright, I'm just muted on TeamSpeak now, so I can talk to you guys as stream viewers. Welcome. Just made the quick briefing. There's a CIA contact in Zargabad who has information about an IED Factory.
Yep, alright.
It's going to be their job to meet him at Zargabad, the mosque at Zargabad. And then they should collect intel from him and find and take out that IED Factory. What I'm gonna do though is, as soon as they're basically ready and left the base, I'm gonna, as a commanding officer, I'm gonna send them a message that there has been a mission shift, that CIA contact has been basically overrun by some CSAT forces, and that they will have to meet him outside of Zargabad. I think I placed him somewhere in this area. So they basically, it's on the way. They're going to drive. They're going to meet him, and then also the
Shouldn't be necessary.
Crazy ass series. Get off my base.
Can't you make a script or something for that?
What colour did you want Viking and German?
15?
Red.
1-4, Team Red, half a click.
Yeah, thanks. We are blue, and everybody is white on all.
3, Team Blue.
Oh, just everybody.
Hamster, to let you know, there are 3 FAKs in my backpack, so if you ever require any extra, you can just retrieve them out of my bag.
This is 1-2 for 1-1, 1-2 is ready to go.
Helmet is posted.
Solid copy, 1-2, 1-1 is ready.
By the way, please don't go on shout on your freaking thingy, like with Control Z,
That's
because
fine.
that's pretty irritating. For everybody else, you know.
Just rig that way, matter either, I'll assume.
Just
Oh, patch is in connection. You there, patch?
Oh, I'm good.
Actually,
I
what I'll
think,
do is
or at
this.
least it should be.
I'm
You're not wearing anything.
Subset.
Oh, it's getting naked.
There we go.
Subset, you want to make a plan or something?
And then I can just swap all of that out, you see.
So, are you kitted out?
Yeah, we have, yeah, 1-1 is ready.
Yeah, 1-2-2.
Alright, team leader's on me.
Just swap my gun again, and
Don't haggle too much, lady.
So comms check. Comms check on command channel. 1-1 answer.
1-1 reads loud and clear.
Good copy. 1-2.
Okay.
Roger. Okay, that's good. Both teams ready on the loadouts.
Yeah.
Roger.
1-2, sorry.
Okay, your first task is going to be to meet the civilian location of intel will shift, where they find intel.
You can.
Where it's going to be
It's
going to be a hospital somewhere here, where CSAT forces actually are guarding that intel. So they will have to infiltrate through the town, avoid or take out insurgent hostiles, and then go for that objective that is guarded by actual CSAT special forces. They will have to find that intel, and after that they have to go for the actual IED Factory. So I got a few surprises ready for them. Otherwise it would be boring if it were just like straight up mission. And I mean, ZEUS, the great thing about ZEUS is that you can actually do things like that. You can very easily manipulate the mission. That's what it's for, you know. It's mission creation on the fly, so we can make it very surprising for the ground team. If you have things pre-scripted and whatnot, it might sometimes the trigger might not fire the entire mission scrub. And here you can influence it personally on the fly, which is really why I actually love ZEUS. I just started playing around with it last weekend, doing it for a week now, but gotta say it's a great tool. It's very entertaining. I also use a script that creates random infantry, random civilian vehicles. So there's also gonna be like some ambient life on the map. Also there, the guys will have to, or my team has to really be careful what they're shooting. They cannot just light everything up they see. There's going to be civilians, Middle Eastern civilians mixed with Middle Eastern insurgents. So the only difference between those characters from the looks is actually that they're carrying a weapon. So they will have to really carefully scan the targets, see if they got weapons or not. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty entertaining.
So I have German, Liam, and Viking.
What range will we at? 'Cause I don't know what I've got as an AGOG.
Whatnot. This is the intel we got so far. We have 9 infantry units now here. I'm not going to be part of an infantry team. I'm going to be busy with basically coordinating the mission. So we have subsite volunteering for ground lead. I would like to have 2 fire teams. Stalker 1-1 and 1-2. I'm gonna leave it to sub to decide who's gonna be 1-2 fire team leader. Get your fire team squared away with 5 and 4 members, and then decide what you want to bring based on the intel you just received. I'm meaning ammunition. I'm meaning UAV. We do not have helicopter support in that case if nobody wants to fly, so it's going to be ground only. You can, however, call in CAS fire missions from command if necessary, but only on non-urban environments, meaning precision airstrikes via laser guiding somewhere outside of the city and whatnot, or fire missions, rockets and guns also outside of the city, but I will not drop bombs on Zargabad or other urban environments where civilian people and civilian installations might be endangered. Any questions? None? Roger. Saab, you got 10 minutes to get your team squared away. Radio channel, command channel is going to be 30. Platoon channel is going to be, I'm going to leave the platoon channel. Both fire teams operate on 30 with me as command, and get Stalker 1-1 to 101 on short range, and Stalker 1-2 to 102 on short range. It's your decision, Saab, if you want to bring a Raven, if you want to bring guided or non-guided AT. Make sure you got some first aid kits. We use the A3 wounding system here, so first aid kits and med kits are going to be important, especially for the medic. Otherwise you will not be able to help each other when you're getting hit.
Yeah, it should be fine. You can take a CCO if you prefer.
Yeah, well, I don't have space for a spare one, you see.
Oh. Are you carrying that much?
I'm carrying 3 Titans in my backpack and 5
Alright,
first aid kits.
1-2 if you're ready.
So the only place I'm carrying ammo is my chest rig.
5 total first aid kits. Just
Yeah,
take
five
3.
total.
Just take 3 and you should be able to fit in CCR if needed. Unless you've already got a CCR on your RCO on top of it.
I've got a red dot and then an 8.
Yeah, should be fine.
We're at a range, that's why I've ditched my frag grenades.
Oh.
Taking some extra magazine.
Okay.
Okay, you might want a longer range scope.
Now the folks on the ground.
Are you telling me what to do?
I'm suggesting.
do you think I'm not capable of making that decision for myself as to what long-range equipment I require?
I'm
So you
capable,
got-
I'm just saying my suggestion. As a fellow enthusiast for the light machine guns.
This is a medium machine gun, so get your facts straight, and yes, I do have a long-range scope on me.
Get me to a hospital, I am burned.
Well, the medic's right next to you.
That's good.
Apply oil to the burn.
Your concern and for my safety is appreciated.
Duly noted. We also then.
Yeah.
Bloody, if you can, could you load up as if it were like a train, you know?
I can't,
Delta.
I'm afraid, because LEA.
You have VAS over there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
change the uniform quickly.
What uniform is it that we use?
Ghost Delta.
Yes, Ghost Delta, yeah.
Put them civilians.
Hey,
Because my pack can get
He's gonna drive them over.
Yeah,
You'd be like